Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you with the WWE Royal Rumble 2015 results and review. Very fun Rumble here, a very good show. Honestly, the Rumble is so exciting with 30 guys coming out. I'm not sure if it was every minute and a half, every 2 minutes. Sometimes it seemed like it was forever. Sometimes it seemed like another guy was coming out right after the fact. I will tell you this: Ambrose versus Owens, fucking awesome match. New Day versus the Usos, Kalisto versus Del Rio, Charlotte versus Becky Lynch. All three matches, about 40 minutes in between. Duds. Huge duds. I didn't get into any of these matches. I couldn't get down with any of that stuff. But in your opener, Dean Ambrose and Kevin Owens beat the hell out of each other when Ambrose and Owens both came out to the Rumble in the main event. Both of them had to drag themselves to the ring. Both of them, and Kevin Owens sold it better than Ambrose did. Ambrose always seems like he's beat up, though, I guess you can say. Ambrose getting the big spot with Kevin Owens in the last man standing match, where he wins the Intercontinental Championship, and he'll go on from there. It looks like Kevin Owens will be going in a different direction, where he's going to be fighting against Sami Zayn sooner or later, and then from there, Ambrose will probably take the Intercontinental Championship and go into a different direction. The New Day going up against the Usos, another match that wasn't that great. That Biggie Langston took advantage of a blind tag to Kofi Kingston, and the Usos were hitting their finisher, thinking they were going to win the match, for Biggie Langston to come scoop one of them up, hit the big press slam, 1, 2, 3. New Day keeps their championships, and they move on as well. In your United States Championship match, Kalisto comes from behind to become a two-time U.S. champ, beating Alberto Del Rio, thanks to his second De La Soul, whatever the heck that move is called, thing there. I don't know, too much championship moving back and forth for the United States Championship. Make me really care. I don't know. I like Del Rio. Kalisto, he's alright, but it just wasn't for me. Charlotte used some dirty games to basically beat Becky Lynch. And then after that, Sasha Banks came out to challenge Charlotte, putting her in the Banks statement, and putting herself as the #1 contender to the Divas Championship. Sasha really getting a green light in WWE, making it very fun. We get to the Royal Rumble. It started off with Roman Reigns versus Rusev, #1 and WWE. Rusev was eliminated within the minute span, and #3 came out was AJ Styles, making his WWE debut. He came out, and him and Roman Reigns had a stare down. They fought it out before Tyler Breeze came out, and Tyler Breeze was eliminated as soon as he basically got in there. AJ Styles definitely got a huge pop. He got a huge pop from me. You might have heard it, but I was yelling and screaming. I was getting really, really loud. But Roman and AJ, for the most part, stayed away from each other for the rest of the night, and AJ was in the Rumble. He had a good showing. He just didn't do a whole lot, honestly. I don't think he had a lot of eliminations, if any. But AJ in WWE, definitely a huge story and big news. From there, we go to Curtis Axel, a really cool introduction with Axel coming out with all members of the Social Outcasts as they cheer him on throughout the match. Jericho came out at #6, followed by Kane, Goldust, Ryback. A whole bunch of geeks coming in there. Kofi Kingston, Titus O'Neil. At #12, R-Truth came down, where R-Truth thought he was in the middle of a Money in the Bank match. He immediately came down with the ladder, slid it into the middle of the ring, climbed up to the top, thinking he was going to grab the Money in the Bank briefcase, only to come down and be looked at like, what the hell are you doing, by Kane, and immediately dumped out. From here, we have #13, the first member of the Wyatts, Luke Harper, Stardust. Big Show comes in at #15. He's in there for a while. Around this time, we see League of Nations and Vince McMahon make their way down to the ring, pull Roman Reigns out of the Rumble, and setting him up on the Spanish announce table for Rusev to go running from the third table all the way, doing a big splash on Roman Reigns on the first. From here, medical assistants come and take Roman Reigns and take him to the back. At this point, when basically he's going up the ramp, it looks like Roman is getting off of the stretcher and fighting off the help. It looks like he's going to go back to the Rumble. Neville comes out at #16, and when he comes running down, he almost runs right into Roman Reigns, almost not knowing that he was going to be there. Braun Strowman comes out at #17, has a big showdown between him and Big Show. Kevin Owens came down at #18. He was the man to eliminate AJ Styles, throwing him over the top, and even hitting the AJ. I don't have enough room. I'm hitting the wall right here, but hitting the AJ pose immediately after he did it. From there, we got Dean Ambrose coming down at 19. Sami Zayn was a big surprise coming out of NXT for his WWE return, of course, because he got injured during the Cena match. He came down and immediately went toe-to-toe, swinging it out with Kevin Owens. They were fighting it out big time. And from there, I think Sami eliminated Kevin Owens. It's making you think that we're going to get Owens versus Sami, if not at WrestleMania, maybe at NXT Dallas. I never saw Sami Zayn get eliminated, so I don't know how that came out. From here, the ring starts to fill up with Eric Rowan, Mark Henry. Brock Lesnar comes down at number 23. He was in the ring and he was fighting guys off. He dumped out a bunch of guys. He eliminated Harper, Strowman, and Rowan, but they all came back in there to basically eliminate Bray a couple numbers later. Swagger came out at number 24. He was immediately eliminated by Brock Lesnar. Miz came out at 25 and then joined the announce team. I never even really noticed that he got into the ring and was eliminated, but I guess he got eliminated by Roman Reigns. Del Rio came out at number 26. Number 27 was Bray Wyatt, who was joined by Harper, Strowman, and Rowan. I believe that were all eliminated at this point, but all got in and eliminated Brock Lesnar. Now, why wouldn't they stay to make sure that Bray Wyatt won? I don't know, but that's logic for you. Dolph Ziggler came out at number 28. Number 29, Sheamus came down, and during his introduction to the ring, we had Roman Reigns coming running back to the Rumble, hitting a big Superman punch on Sheamus to join the fracas, and then from there we had Triple H coming out at number 30. Real big surprise, coming out at the tights, not the suit. We didn't get backstory of Triple H beating somebody up to take their number or anything like that. He just happened to have it. Lucky him. So the plan must have been to make sure that he was going to become champion, throwing out the storyline from a few years ago where the McMahons, Stephanie and Vince, didn't want Triple H to fight anymore because he passed out ringside when he was trying to fight against Curtis Axel. Final four came down to Sheamus, Roman Reigns, Triple H, and Dean Ambrose. Funny thing was Triple H telling Bray Wyatt to attack Roman Reigns, and then Bray turning on Triple H and punching him in the face, basically saying that he wasn't going to be told what to do. Sheamus is eliminated. Roman Reigns gets dumped over the top by Triple H, who hits him with it. Suck it, suck it, suck it, suck it, suck it. Fun stuff. And ends up being Triple H versus Dean Ambrose in a weird sort of showdown of them going back and forth. But Triple H is able to throw Dean Ambrose over the top to be the champion, be the winner, go on to be the WWE champion. I'm guessing to go on to main event WrestleMania.